Hello!
We are live, it says. Hello, everybody. We're a little early. How early? 3-4 minutes early. So we still got some time to get everybody set and ready for the session. We just did some inlining. That's why we figured we would go live a little before the actual time because we were ready for it.
Yeah, but we'll still wait before explaining.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be left behind. That can also get us a little more talkative.
Yeah.
I think it's a hard workout.
Also a good opportunity if you have any questions, you should ask them now.
Yeah. And there's some perks for the ones that are here before we even started.
It's 5 people.
Yeah, we got 5 people already. Let us know where you're from. That's exciting. You can see we haven't really measured or counted, but we can try and see if we can beat our PB for a number of different nationalities.
Singapore.
Oh shit! Hey G, what's up G? Hello Rory from Singapore.
Hello G. Nice to meet you.
Is Singapore a new one?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the first from Singapore. Hey from Melbourne, Australia. Hey David, nice to have you with us. God, we're so international, so intercontinental. We're good. We're really good. We are in a recovery week, so that's pretty nice. Oh, Rory was here last time. God damn it. How bad? From India. Always have a bunch of Indians. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I guess we can count as 3 nationalities because we're in Portugal and Sophia is Russian. I'm Danish. So that should get us up there.
10 people.
10 people.
What time is it?
We still got a minute before we start. Ooh. And sun is right on point. Weather is pretty good here. Oh yeah, obviously we've got to count G. G is a friend of mine. I also coach him, and he's from the Netherlands. He's also with us. Nice to see. Nice to see all these people volunteer to suffer.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too bad.
I think it's gonna be actually pretty bad today.
I always say it's not gonna be too bad.
And she always realizes that. No, today is definitely gonna be tough. It's gonna be pretty short. I promised in the description, even the title maybe, that won't be more than half an hour. But that does definitely not mean that it's not gonna hurt. And it's definitely gonna hurt tomorrow as well. All right, it is 12 or 1 or whatever time it is where you are. So let's get started. I'm gonna make a short little introduction of what we're gonna go through today. And then Sophia is gonna explain the 4 exercises we're gonna look at. Today is a mixed program, so there's 2 different, oh, Kenya, wow, that's cool. Hey, Mukuna.
Kenya is cool.
That is pretty cool, that's far away. Maybe we got somebody with better weather than us. I guess Australia could get there as well. So today is just 1 set of some tough, slow exercises that are gonna build lactic acid. And then we have a little break in between, and then we go to a different set that is going to be more dynamic, rhythmic jumps. So the whole point of today's workout is that we build lactic acid, and then once we're tired and we have heavy legs, we need to be able to perform these rhythmic dynamic jumps. So it's going to be sort of a simulation of how we're going to feel at the end of a race. We're obviously tired because we've been in a skating position for a long time, and if it's a tough race, we are tired just in general physically, but we still gotta be really effective, and that's when you gotta skate the best. So we're gonna do those rhythmic jumps at the end as well as we can, even though that is gonna be painful.
I'm gonna do only half because I'm on my recovery week. So that's why I think it's not gonna be too hard.
Maybe it makes sense now. Sophia's gonna do the first half with us. I suggest everybody to do all of it. Also do a cool down after, because you're gonna have heavy legs tomorrow. We're gonna go out with the first set, so the statical set, slow movements. We're gonna go off with 2 minutes on and 2 minutes off. So every 4 minutes we're gonna start a new exercise. And I suggest that everybody do the same so we can keep up with each other. If 2 minutes is too long, we mention this every single time, but technique comes first.
Yeah.
If 2 minutes is too long, you can do 1 minute exercise, 3 minutes rest. You can do 1.5 exercise, 2.5 rest. But these should burn quite a lot. Oh,
Привет.
hey Anna.
Привет, Аня.
Привет. And for the second set, the rhythmic jumps, I'm gonna do 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and that is gonna be pretty tough. Sophia and I had some of that 1 minute jumps some weeks ago. For those of you that were with us, you will know that that is gonna get your heart rate really high. It's gonna be a good calorie burner, so there's some perks to it. And there are gonna be 5 exercises of those. So 4 statical exercises, a break, and then 5 dynamic exercises. We only have every exercise once, but it's gonna burn. Tough exercises. Before we start, I will suggest everybody that like the content, the videos that we make, to click on the $ below and leave us a super chat. You can basically donate any amount of money to us from 50 cents? 50 cents up until however grateful you are for this and generous, so that's all up to you. We appreciate any donation, any super chat, and you can do it all the way through the live stream. You can do it now if you're already inspired, if you don't hate us too much after these 30 minutes of brutal leg burn. You can also do it later. We'll see how many people that enjoy this at the end of it. We got some cool skating merchandise, some t-shirts.
Yeah.
We came up with, Sophia been creative with the
Yeah.
designs.
Go check it out. We are currently on the new one, so we're gonna upload the new one soon. So yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of them. There's images with direct links below, and in the description you can also click in and check out the whole store. We got hoodies, tank tops, t-shirts.
And one sticker.
Yeah, and a sticker. Just to show people that you're skaters and to try and bring us all a little closer together, even though we are quite far. But that's Corona and that's life. So we try to make the best out of it, and hopefully that can motivate people to feel part of the skating community. And yeah, I made a training program for inline skaters that you can do anywhere alone. It's a combination of Dryland, inline skating. There's also some jogs, some cycling, and it's basically what I think is necessary to be able to improve your skating. I made it as a 12-week program, and it's pretty all-round, so I believe anybody can benefit a lot from it, and that's how I would advise people to train. It's gonna be modified for your level, your pace, your intensities, but you can click on that below in the description. And it takes you to a platform where you can see all the workouts, and there's a lot of technical drills, and there's going to be links to a whole ton of videos that took a long time to produce, but I think it's good content, so you can check that out. Let's get to the program.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I'll show you clean.
Yeah?
The first 4 exercises are all exercises that we have done
We
before.
already know.
Yeah. The next 5 are new exercises. So the statical exercises are some good old classics, and then the rhythmic jumps, the dynamic stuff that we're gonna do after, is entirely new.
Yeah, I think it's better if we explain after the rhythm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. 9 exercises is a lot.
Yeah. So we focus on the first part first. The first exercise is our favorite Killzone.
We tend to call it Killzone because it's nice.
Yeah. Basic straightaway exercises. Focus on pushing to the ground and feel the pressure.
I feel it.
You feel it? Yeah. This is the first exercise. We do 2 minutes of that and 2 minutes rest. After we go to side extension.
I'll feel it.
Yeah, you should feel it in the glutes. Yeah, basic skating position in the one leg. 3 each leg. And 2 minutes like that. 2 minutes rest. And then we go to dry skate. Classic dry skate. Classic straightaway exercises. Single leg. So you like do single leg squat and push. Push this straightaway. Down. Up. Down. Push. Up. Down. Push. Also basic straightaway. All these exercises focus on the straightaway. You made a lesson last time focused on the corners. You should go check it out too.
Yeah.
The bend thing.
turn band, how to use a turn band or something. It's one of our recent videos, so it's gonna be easy to find. And then
our favorite circles. Also, you should feel it in the glutes. Also, straightaway exercise. You should draw the circle with your working leg. You do three circles and you switch the leg. In 2 minutes like that. Focus on.
This can be really long.
Yeah, 2 minutes gonna be that. Focus to keep your upper body relaxed and core tight.
Yeah. Okay. There's a. Oh.
Hello.
Hey. Good to see you back. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nava.
Pasha?
Pasha.
Is it Pasha?
We don't know.
Pasha.
Pasha. Pasha is one of our frequent followers. Cool to see you back, Pasha. Hope you're fresh. Your voice is very low. Say loudly. We'll make sure to speak up a little.
Yeah.
We don't have a microphone. God, that was like a segue to don't forget to super chat, because then we will buy some more equipment. First thing is gonna be a tripod, so there's not gonna be too much movement, and so that we can like see my entire face, for example. Oh, hey, from St. Petersburg.
Oh, yeah.
God, so many Russians. And Sophia. Okay, if you have any questions to today's or regarding today's workout, now is the time. If not, yeah, we should get ready to start. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Hello, Victor. Super chat isn't accepting my card. Oh, that's sad. I wish it was.
Of course you wish it was.
That's weird. Super chat is like generated by YouTube, so I don't really know how that should work. I can, at the end of this live, if you're still gonna be with us, I can throw a link to a PayPal, where it also like, that's also a direct, what's it called, direct link to donate. I can throw that in the chat at the end of it, so if you stay along, I can also, yeah, I'll make sure to do that. But until then, thanks a lot, we appreciate that. Yeah, PayPal, I think it's called paypal.com/VH-Thorup, which should also be a direct way to donate. I can even try and throw the link in the super chat right now. I don't really know how to actually chat along here. If anybody has the chance to find this link, you can post it. If not, I'll post it afterwards. Now it's time to get started. In 20 seconds, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
You wanna go front or you wanna go side?
I can go side.
All right, I'll take the front. Sophia's always low. First 1 to 10 seconds is Killzone. 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Every 4 minutes, we start an exercise, just one set, and then we get to dynamic jumps. Let's do it. Here we go. I feel like my voice was so excited for something so not action-packed.
Let's go.
Just a whole lot of minutes to go. Keep it up. Like it burns in different places after inlining.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
different muscles.
I feel it more in the quads, more closer to the knees. It's almost like doing off skate, on skate. This is your chance to make it burn, just because it's slow movements, because we're not skating. You should still, well, even more than ever, you should make sure to be in the right position to make it burn. Trust me, you would rather want to burn now than at the competition.
It's gonna burn the competition anyway, but maybe it's gonna be a little better.
You're just gonna go faster as it burns. It's almost a minute and a half. I don't know if there's only one. Yep. 30 seconds to go. Oh, sun's out. First 2 minutes were not too horrible. Same way that we don't sit down. We like shake the legs. Make sure it's a stand up. Don't let them get too much rest, because you want to keep that blood flow going. Otherwise, it's only gonna get harder and harder. Tanya Mehta from India. Ciao Fabricio. Hey Mukesh. Yeah, Jared. Gerrit, if you have the PayPal link, feel free to throw it in. If not, I hope the super chat works. It should. YouTube is in charge of that. So yeah, we'll try and fix that after. If not, like promised, I'll put a link to a direct way to, yep, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. For this first part, it's the statical part. Then for the second part of the workout, it's only 1 minute. I shouldn't say only, but it's 1 minute, 1 minute. So less working time, but also less rest.
We did the same one, right? When it was jumping workout.
I think it's different.
Different?
Yeah, because we didn't do outward hops, and we didn't do gunther.
Okay. It was, how many it was? 67?
It was 5 though. So we had this upper.
But it also was 1-1, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so, well, yeah, it's just completely new set what we're gonna do after. But first we're gonna take a look at what we already know. Sadly. So 3 more statical exercises, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then we'll have a little set rest, and then we're gonna go into these dynamic jumps that are gonna get your heart rate up, and it's gonna be more intense, but just 1 minute. Next one is the wonderful side extensions.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's gonna be the hardest.
Rest in peace, glutes. Restart in 2 seconds. Let's go. 3 on each leg, straight to the side. Keep the shoulders flat. Don't let anything pop up and down. Look a little ahead. Have your head in a comfortable position. But look forward through the eyebrows. Point the feet forward. Don't let them open up. Don't let the hips open up. And just
enjoy.
Yeah. Learn to enjoy the pain. God, that was already 30 seconds. See? Time flies when you're having fun. And it's 50. God, I would have guessed 1 too, though.
Yeah.
Don't rush the pace. Slowly, controlled. Same way if you're out skating, the more tired you get, the more you have to focus, not just rush it. And the easy way is not always the faster.
Easy way is usually not fast.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would be up here. 30 more seconds, and we get some rest. Long rest. We should try and remember when we did this for a few minutes. We'd only one minute rest.
Yeah.
Makes it sound much better. 15. And rest.
Ooh, that was harder.
That was harder. Next one is the single leg. Over, up, over. It's gonna be a little more active, which is nice right now.
Yeah.
Statical can be tough too. I will still think that the dynamic jumps at the end of this set 2 is gonna be even harder. Especially because we did this first time. Stay strong out there though. So now we got 2 minutes rest, or well, now it's more like 1.5 minutes. Oh, I feel that.
Yeah.
Should we do the heart rate challenge? Let us know your heart rate after the exercises.
I think I'm winning.
What are you at?
140.
Oh, damn.
1, 2.
I'm at 85.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn more calories.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, Pasha.
2 minutes is a
Спасибо.
challenge for me. Nice job
Спасибо.
though. Yeah. Спасибо большое. Yeah. I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
No, thanks, Pasha. Thanks for that super chat. Thanks for everybody else who super chats and supports it in that way. That's one of the reasons we keep this coming, keep making this content, these exercises. Got 30 people following now. That's a lot of live viewers. Cool. Yeah, props to all of you.
We're already halfway.
Yeah. Halfway of the halfway, right?
Yeah.
That's a great mentality. 20 seconds and we do the
Dryskate.
so up,
down.
down, up, down. Make sure to go properly down before you fall over.
Make sure to don't step on you.
Also make sure to don't step on her. Like that's a very, very me specific thing. If I start here, should be okay. Let's go. 2 minutes. Have them control. Slowly down and bring that force over. So use the force of this. Exactly like when you're inline skating. Use the double push, the previous push to generate the next. Use that recovery leg. Hop over. Even though we mention it and think of it as a jump to the side, make sure you're not actually jumping but pushing to the side. It's okay to feel like you get a little too far. It's better to be a little too far out than too far in, so you can really exaggerate and practice that weight transfer. That was a good example, I guess. So you want to feel the weight almost out here on the outside of the soles. 1 minute down. To go. And rest. Nice. One more statical exercise. Get some set rest. We get set up for the intense part. How many times we should do this technical workout and dynamic jumps for better results? I'm very certain that if we speak results, that's a good question. If we speak results, as in skating, on inlines or ice skates, you should do it a whole ton of times. The first months even, you're gonna feel a little more lazy, a little heavier, but then the balance, the strength and all, it's gonna benefit you in the long run. If we talk Dryland specific, you're gonna be better the next time you do it. Just because, yeah, you're just like neuromuscularly more adapted. Some of these exercises are incredibly hard the first time because you activate muscle groups you never use. Circles is a wonderful, terrible example. So you're gonna get better at the dry line immediately, but before you can transfer it onto the skates, it's gonna take a few months. That's why we do this in the preseason right now. It's a great opportunity to take a head start before Corona ends.
And don't lose the skating shape as well.
Yeah.
Because we have a long period of time when we're not able to skate.
Should you have the knee next to the ankle or behind the calf? Well, you should do both almost. So when you go down the skating position, the recovery leg, the leg behind, I can show it this way, this leg should be pretty relaxed. You would want to have the shoulder, toe, knee, and align it just above each other. So the shoulder should be further out, the knee. When you go down, this is behind the calf, but it's also almost fitting here. We start in 3 seconds. Let's get ready.
Circles.
Sweet circles. Here we go. 3 to each side. Starts to look a little ahead through the eyebrows. Yep. Got that car behind us is our car. Oh no, we have the camera on the car. That's why we need a tripod. Our car is the tripod right now. I was gonna say there's aircon in that car. Can't wait to get there. Nice, 40 more seconds. We're halfway. Three. Last circle, guys. And that was it. Nice job, Sophia. Nice job, everybody that made it this far. We now got a little bit of rest. And then there's no more than 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes where the heart rate is going to be up in the skies.
I know, my heart rate is already up in the skies.
Oh.
It's a good call for me too.
In her defense, she did skate, what, like 40 minutes of intervals and inlines?
Yeah.
Before this. Pretty solid warm-up.
Yeah.
Oh, Garrett, thanks a lot. Yeah, I had the opportunity to help Gerrit Walters, who commented. He had a horrible crash on inlines where he broke his legs, and there's just, yeah, terrible times. But I had the pleasure of helping him back, and that was, yeah, through my 12-week program. That was pretty cool. He's a really tough guy, good fighter, and I'm just proud to be part of it. Is that a spider coming towards me? Got spider attacks.
Yo, look at this.
Every day's leg day. Can you just show this from side view, Viktor, just for like 5 seconds? It would be helpful. Which one are we talking about? If I could show what from side view? If you explain to me, I will show you any exercise from the side view. That'll be my pleasure. Meanwhile, get you guys some time to rest. You can also spend the time super chatting. There's a $ below the comment field. And leave any donation you wish. You're cute together.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks a lot. We're also tired together.
Yeah. That's true.
We went for a walk yesterday and we were holding hands, and like we both admitted that the main pleasure of holding hands right now is just because we're too tired to like keep balance without it. I don't know if that's sad or cute, but it's great. I was a good recovery, lost 20 kilos. Yeah, no, gee, you're a real fighter, and thanks for sharing your experience with all of us here. I'm pretty certain it can motivate more people. If you need my help, there's the 12-week program. I can also help out with custom programs. Like, it's time to get to the tough part, the rhythm jumps. I hope you guys are still alive and still with us. There's gonna be 5 exercises. If it helps you mentally, there's only gonna be 5 minutes of work left with 5 minutes of rest. So 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Do them at your pace. In between every jump, I really wanna make sure that you find balance again. So instead of just continuing messing up your jumps, find that balance and that was good. Find that balance, and then you can initiate the next jump. So instead of just rushing it, every jump has to be perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and while he's jumping, I'll go for a cool down, so I'll be back in 10 minutes. When he's done, I'm done.
Also offer me one. Okay, so for those of us that are still here, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and there's 5 exercises. The first one is pretty simple. It's the skate jump. Make sure these are not super explosive all-out jumps. Again, it's dynamic jumps with rhythm. We can call them rhythmic jumps. So skate jump, get that 90-degree knee bend, and jump to the side. Okay, that was exercise number 1. Exercise 2, outward hops. We've done that as part of the Dryland. Instead of 3 jumps, it's going to be 5 jumps to each side. They're small jumps, super dynamic, not power, explosive jumps. Just keep them low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Apologizing for not showing all of these right now because I want to save my legs. Oh, we got a super chat. Me Uki, thanks a lot. We appreciate that. I'm sure Sophia's going to be happy too when she's back from her cool down to see that. Thank you so much. We received it in ruble. I assume I can say spasiba большое, очень спасибо, moro spasiba. There's a lot of thank you a lot in Russian and I haven't really figured it out, but thanks. So we got the skate jumps, we got the outward hops, and then we got scissors. This one is more stolen from the CrossFit environment. I'll show it from the side. So down and jump up. And again, it's not a super powerful jump. You just keep that rhythm going. You can use the arms. All that's important here is that you sink at a steady pace. So like no explosive jump, wait, explosive jump, wait. Oh, more super chats. Gotta thank you for supporting us. And thanks a lot, G. That means a lot. G is also supporting here. He's supported by, in many ways, especially by his story about he came back from breaking his leg. That's pretty insane. And the guy has done 200-kilometer bike rides and now he's aiming for the Berlin Marathon in inline skates. So thanks, G, and thanks a lot, Miyuki. Can you share live training sessions? Yes, I'll make sure to, once this is uploaded, I'll comment the next training sessions so you can see when they are, but usually two times a week. Most of the time it's Wednesday and Friday, and I believe it's going to be Wednesday and Friday for next week, so put that in your calendar. I'll try and do it at the same time at 1 p.m. Central European time. Then the next one is gunther hops. They're not really hops, it's more like a fast, quick weight transfer, so you go down in position, and then it's just alright, just in outs, again, steady rhythm. And then the final one, so these kind of goes from technical exercise at first, the skate jumps, outward hops, and then we go over in some more simple ones, the scissors, the gunther hops, where it's really physical, not so technical. So even though you're a little messed up here by the time, lack of oxygen, and your legs are blowing up, you can still manage to do them. And then the final and fifth exercise is going to be the real challenge, because it's very technical, is skate jumps with double jumps. I call it M-hops, because it's an M, but double skate jump will work. So you get down at 90 degrees position, you do a little jump, and skate jump. Jump, and skate jump. Jump, and skate jump. So that's for sure gonna burn. These are the 5 exercises. 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Find your balance in between every jump so you're not gonna create bad habits or mess it up. So take the time you need, but don't go easy. This is supposed to hurt, and I know we already did 14 minutes of leg burn, but hey, if we're not hurting now, it's just gonna hurt even more and even earlier when we're out skating in competitions. So let's get set for it. If there's any questions before we start, I'll be here. Thank you too. Thanks for the super chats. That means a lot. That's for sure gonna help us, help this channel also, and I promise to keep more videos like this. You have 1 minute to ask any questions. If there's some technical stuff you want to go through before we start, I'll make sure to repeat the exercises before we go with whatever breath I have left in between. But if not, we start in 45 seconds, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. A total of 10 minutes, and that's gonna be it for today. And then I'll just rest in peace legs, and good luck walking stairs tomorrow. Round curls from, yes, I will, we'll start in 30. I can do the circles from the side. So the circles is that you go straight, keep this body position, go straight out, and then a smooth circle. skate jumps in 10 seconds. Let's do this. Get low, start to jump from a low position, land in a low position. No explosiveness, just keep that rhythm going. 2, 1, here we go. You can use the arms, you can use no arms, one arm. Don't let the upper body jump up. Keep it down, keep the core tight. But the shoulders, everything else, as relaxed as you can. We're already halfway. If everything goes well, heart rate's going to be a lot higher than the first set. Personally, I was at 130 here, which is for me almost zone 2. Maybe you can hear from the breathing. Yeah, nice to help out. Next exercise, the outwards hops. It's an exercise that we used in the Dryland a lot. Today it's going to be rhythmic dynamic jumps. Shouldn't be too hard, but it is going to be 5 on each leg, which is gonna make it harder, trust me. They don't have to be super long jumps. What's really important is that you just stay low all the way through the movement. So you start to jump as you land, and just make them as continuous as you can, as long as you have balance. We start in 10 seconds. For those of you trying to work on your double push, this is a great exercise. Trust me, it's the same muscle groups, the same way you want to feel when you push under yourself. Here we go. Should feel awkward. Halfway. Seconds to go. And rest up. That was 2 already. 3 more exercises to go. Solid job, everybody. Cool to see that we got 30 people still. I am impressed. These are hard for me too, so I feel y'all. Next one is the scissors. That's also gonna burn the butt. But hey, that's the whole goal. We've got about half a minute, so we go again. Don't go easy on them, especially in these non-technical exercises. That's when we have the opportunity to go a little harder, to push ourselves more. So don't waste the chance. If you have the possibility, try to look in a mirror, or if you have a glass window or whatever, just for a few seconds so you can see that everything is aligned, everything is pointing forward, it's not landing like this, the upper body's not twisting around. As relaxed as you can, as long as everything is perfectly aligned. Here we go. Again, 1 minute. Make sure to sink down, knee should almost touch the ground, just like skating, without wheels. First 20. I really thought that was 30 when I looked at my watch. Try and divide the weight a little between the legs so it can be a smooth jump. Make sure to really develop the power, push into the ground from a low position. 15 to go. Sophia's coming back. She's still alive. I don't know if I am. Gunther Hobbs, from my own experience. How many sets for all? Today's just one. So one full set of the statical exercises that we did first. So 4 exercises for full set rest, and then, Pasha got a 165. I'll have to check myself after the next one. Let us know your heart rate. It's a fun little challenge, who gets the highest. So yeah, just one set of everything. That makes it a little more fun if you ask me. We start again in just about 10 seconds. 2 more exercises, keep it up. 3, 2, 1. So this one, you should also aim for that rhythm. Like, you shouldn't really have 2 legs on the ground underneath yourself. So really substitute, replace the other. This is a very easy exercise to mess up in the way that you don't get the legs properly together. So just like this. Make sure to get them really under the center of gravity. Extend and don't open up in the hip. Do not do like that. Stay down. If you have a mirror, this should almost not touch or move. Only 20 more seconds. And rest. One single exercise, just 1 more minute.
What is your heart rate?
Oh yep, heart rate 119. I don't know if people can see that. I think I went above 30 in the beginning. Maybe we just need a little more of a challenge. Maybe it's just my whole cardiovascular system is fried from inline skating earlier. Hope you're still alive, hope you're still with us. This last one, the double skate jumps, technically the most challenging exercise, possibly physically as well. Pretend this is the last part of a race, the last minute, and I'm pretty sure you can get through. 15 seconds, and then we're going for it. Stay low, stay controlled, stay strong, stay at home. Let's go. Halfway. My heart rate is for sure not 120 after this. 20 more. Last 5. That's it. Y'all did it. See the heart rate? 134. Pasha had 165. What is it?
165.
What do you have?
Oh, I don't know. I'm done.
Hopefully less. Cooldown should be easier. That was today's Dryland. The Dryland of the week.
You got it, right?
No, it's just humidity.
Yeah.
I did get sweaty. Oh, Rory. Best of the day. Oh, thanks a lot, Aunt Jenny.
Thank you.
I don't know if I did well here at the end of it. It's been a long walk.
Well.
Anna 146. Oh, that's pretty badass. I guess
It's
that's
like I had him there, Dryland.
shared third place after Rory and Pasha. Got 182, that's impressive. Usually, I don't know, 124. Oh, Miyuki is solid, 124.
Well,
That's
she's in a better shape than you.
good shape. It's pretty interesting with heart rate. There's like so many things that can influence it. Age is probably the most important factor, but then how developed your cardiovascular aerobic system is. But also very individual, and some people are very limited by the technique. There's a reason why if you do the plank or core exercises.
Thank you for super chat.
Oh, спасибо большое, Анна. Хорошо день.
Хорошего дня.
Дня.
Хорошего
Дня.
дня.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm killing my legs. Yeah, it's a weird feeling of being grateful for something that hurts someone. No, it was a pleasure. It was definitely fun. We enjoyed this too. Thanks for, killing the legs with us.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Today was interesting. So many.
Especially just watching.
Yeah. Maybe we should just do next week's Dryland as just repetition of this. So go watch this video again and no.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to be live with a skating lesson on Wednesday, 1 p.m. and next Friday with the Dryland as well.
Oh,
thanks a lot, Marek. And nice to have you with us. I wasn't sure if you were watching. That's a pleasure. Also one of our frequent
watchers.
Athletes, yeah, watchers. I don't know if we should say watchers or viewers or athletes or whatever you are. But thanks a lot. We appreciate that. It's a whole lot of fun for us too. And yeah, the more viewers, the more fun. Spread the word. I think there's been a lot of shares on social media and such, which is super cool. And it's nice to see more and more people watching.
Yeah.
Even though there's some struggles with time zones and what's not. Oh yes, Pasha, we do a lot of biking. I think it's what we do the most for cardio.
Yeah, and especially in the summer season.
Yeah.
Biking.
Yeah, trust us in that. The main reason is that it's sort of similar, like the muscle groups you use on a bike, the knee bend you get when you're biking 90 degree, and then also it's easy, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
There's no chance you can do 3-4 hour skates. Yeah. Yeah, it's simply just easier. Joey and I are best friends. Joey's a good friend of mine. We've been roommates for the whole last season. I miss him, so I think we're pretty good friends. I can't wait to come back to the US and see how he rebuilt his whole house. That's one hell of an off-season project. We've done some camps together. That's been a lot of fun. I also promised a lot of Indians here in the channel to make a live with him, but right now the US is pretty hard to get into. But I'll see about that. So yeah, for the biking, we do, I think the most we do is like, I don't know, like 8 to 15 hours a week. That's what we reached so far.
Use it during the season as well as the recovery.
Yeah. Yeah, same reason.
A lot of biking.
It's simply just easier to the body. It's a lot easier to have more time in certain heart rate zones. Why, when moving the body weight of the leg, take it back and not immediately to the heel? Oh, good question. You want to film me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason we don't skate just like this, straight to the side, some people do. I mentioned that earlier or previously that I believe, am I a little on you? I believe that the biggest difference between a pro skater, elite skater, and recreational skaters is how they manage to reuse the power and the body weight of the previous step or the previous stroke. So if you just pull it straight in here, for one, it's going to be really hard to have a relaxed recovery, so you want that blood flow, and then your whole body, as long as you keep the hips tucked in, this leg will always come back under you. So when you push away, as long as the hips are set, just let it fly backwards here, because then you can engage this leg. Wow, when the camera is uneven, it looks like I'm actually double pushing. You can engage the other leg, so make make this the leverage you have to pull back from. So if you skate only from side to side, it's going to be very difficult to load this leg and use it to create the next stroke. So that's the main reason you want to have that recovery. More blood flow, and it's more, I wouldn't even say easier, it's possible to reuse this into a next step. It's almost the same as if you want to jump forward, or if you want to jump to really go down and have some leverage. It's easier to jump like this than to first go down this position and then try and start it from here. So that's the main reason why you want to have a circle. That's why we do the circle exercise instead of just the side extensions. That was a pretty good question. But yeah, I would definitely try that, try and work on that. Cool suit, where can you buy it? Well, both suits. I don't know if Sophie is not really worn. This suit that I'm wearing, I got that from my own skating store. Thanks for throwing it out there. Get to do a little promotion. I'm co-owner of a skating store called skate.dk. We ship to all over the world, also during COVID-19. And you can find this suit and a whole bunch of other cool skating equipment and suits. Anything you would need to be fly on the inlines, you can find it there. We're currently updating our webpage, so it's going to be a little more fluent in other languages, whereas right now it's just a classic standard automatic Google Chrome translation. But yeah, that's where I got my suit from.
I got my suit from the same store.
Yep.
Top skate.
This is the actual Top Skate suit.
It's like that.
It's
It's a little big for me. I don't mind.
There's a size chart. Yeah. What else is there to say? Thanks a lot for watching
Thanks
this.
for watching.
And
It was
we'll
fun.
be back same time next week, Wednesday and Friday. And until then, you can ask questions as soon as this uploads. I will put the, oh yeah, I promised to put the PayPal link in the live chat. See you, bro, if I know how to do live chats.
Bye.
Shouldn't there be a smart way? Okay, I don't really know how to do live chats, but I will put a link to how to donate through PayPal directly in the description of this video right after. Thank you too. Thanks for being part of it. And I hope you guys can walk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can always contact our lawyers and we'll try to disappear meanwhile. Now it was a pleasure. Stay tuned. And thanks for all the super chats. That was
nice.
Thank you, Pasha. Yeah, that was a pleasure.
We'll go buy some food.
Yes. Now we want to eat. And also,
It's raining.
I think it starts to rain here. So timing couldn't have been better. Stay safe and stay strong.
Stay at home.
Yeah, never skip leg day. Stay at home. Thank you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Shawarma.